We're not jerks, we don't curse. Salutations, Grime Nation! It is I, your most magnanimous host, once again, returning to you with some new YouTube content. I know you've been waiting for it. I'm coming to you from an undisclosed location after my attempted murder by some seriously unprofessional other action figure review channels, and I'm coming to you today doing the only thing I can now that I've been moved from my domicile, now that I am no longer with Heel Mom. I am being kept sequestered somewhere else, and now I can do the only thing I can and come to you with a Grime's Great Raw review. So let's get started. We start the show with our WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Daniel Bryan, coming out with his skinny little girlfriend, and who cares? And then the boss, Stephanie, comes out, and that's great, and she's talking sense, and she's awesome, and she's like, oh, I don't care about your hippie stuff, whatever. And then they bring out Kane. Now, if you want an effective way to bury your new talent to the mid-card, Kane is your best option. And to be fair, I don't think Daniel Bryan should be the champion. It should be Batista, it should be Randy Orton, it should be Triple H, and especially, it should be John Cena. Even the announce table can see that this segment was terrible and it wouldn't even break. So how's that for ya? Wasty waste. Then we had a match between Bad News Barrett and Sheamus to see who would advance in the Intercontinental Tournament, to see who's going to challenge Big E at Extreme Rules. Now, I didn't know who to cheer for in this match. I like Sheamus, I like Bad News Barrett, and the good news is that Bad News Barrett won, and that's pretty awesome, yeah. Hey guys, remember September of 2011 when Zack Ryder was still a thing and not whining on the internet? Well, he was probably still whining on the internet, but whining less on the internet? They were putting him on TV? Well, guess what? Now, the guy, the Hollywood guy that he was with in 2011 is now with Dolph Ziggler for some weird reason, and none of that really makes any sense, but I guess he's going to be on Raw next week and guest host? Whatever. Wasty waste. Sweet SASSY MOLASSEY, it's an app vote, and if you don't have the app, you should really get the app. Don't you like the app? Everyone likes the app. Get the app. Vote. Now the vote here is for who is going to face John Cena. And any true member of the C Nation is going to say he should fight all three because he's John Cena and he never loses and he's going to beat all three. Yeah. Alright. I don't understand at what point did Hornswoggle join 3MB. Why is he a heel? Hornswoggle is for the children. Hornswoggle was hilarious in all incarnations. Why is he suddenly now some miniature rock star? I do not understand this feud between him and El Torito and whatever else. So, not to mention, where was Jinder? He has been hindered. Why was he not at least at ringside? I do not... 3MB, there are three of them, and the third one is not Hornswoggle. Hornswoggle should be a leprechaun, and a face, and a good guy, and bringing presents for the children. Wasty waste. And then finally, the COO of the company comes out, Triple H, Mr. H's, and talks to us about how awesome Evolution is, and was, and there's a video package, and that's great. And Triple H has no voice for some weird reason, but that's okay. He did an awesome job anyway. And then Orton talked, and then Batista talked, and then the Shield came out. And my biggest complaint about the Shield coming out is that Dean Ambrose was not wearing his U.S. Championship. Respect tradition, Mr. Ambrose. Wear your belt. You are the belt holder. Holy tuna fish. This is followed by a Wasty Waste promotional vignette for this Adam Rose character thing, and Grime Nation does not approve of casual drug use on my PG show. This is a PG show. He is promoting casual drug usage. That is very bad, kids. Eat your vitamins, drink your milk, drink your vitamins, eat your milk. One of those two. There was a tag match in here somewhere. The only high point was Ryback on commentary being awesome. He's the big guy. And then we had a promotional video for Total Divas, which I am not allowed to watch because Heel Mom says it's full of strumpets and harlots. And I cannot watch any of the filth on that E network because E's also a drug, you guys. No, stop promoting casual drug use. It's very bad, wasty waste. Oh, and I guess Ryback gave a shout out to Razor Ramon. I bet Grim was thrilled. son of a biscuit eater. We got to see one of the greatest promotional things on the show. It was a video promo for Slam City, and it was hilarious. Everybody should go to YouTube right now. As soon as you're done watching this, go to other places on YouTube and watch Slam City. It's amazing. It's got John Cena, it's got Mark Henry, it's got other guys. You should go watch it. It's great. Then we had a mixed tag match. It was Layla and Fandango versus Santino and Emma, and there was a pink cobra. It was very stupid. It was not the highlight. If you want comedy, you gotta watch Slam City. It is so much better than this miserable mixed tag match. What had they done? Fandango. He beat Chris Jericho at WrestleMania. Fandango was the future. Everyone was Fandangoing, and now he's losing every week. Wasty waste. And then finally, 9:45 on the dot, the hero, the conqueror, John Cena, comes on to my television screen, and it was the best promo in the history of this sport. And now I guess Antonio Cesaro has new music from Rammstein or something? I do not know what this nonsense is. What is this? They should bring back the original Cesaro music, but never mind that. Let's get to the match. Cesaro versus Rob Van Dam, Mr. Monday Night, Mr. Smoking Weed, Mr. On Drugs. Obviously, this Raw that took place on 4/21 was the day after the day that all of them dopers get high on their marijuana drugs, and he was obviously off his game. They shouldn't have fired him. He should be gone from the company. He is terrible. Everyone has matches. The exact same match, the exact same spots in his match, because obviously he is super high and can't remember any other spots for his match. Terrible. But Rob Van Dam won the match, which means that Bad News Barrett is going to beat Rob Van Dam next week, and then go on to fight Big E at Extreme Rules, and I just don't let Rob Van Dam win. He's a loser, and winners don't use drugs. So here we have Oksana versus Paige again, and the match itself was inoffensive, but this is the second time in like 7 days, and given Oksana's history, like, are you trying to cripple your new champion? Are you trying to knock her eye out? What are you doing, WWE? This makes no sense to me. You could have Paige versus anybody else. Where's AJ? Did she return to her home planet with Poochie? What is going on here? Also, I can appreciate that Paige likes to scream in the ring like Kelly Kelly. That was something that was sorely missing in wrestling today. Come on! Then we move on to Rusev versus Sin Hunico, Kara, whatever. And sweet Sassy Molassey, did you notice that Rusev totally broke Sin Cara's mood lighting? Don't you understand? That's the source of his power. He needs his mood lighting to win his matches. What are you doing, Rusev? Then moving on from that travesty to a more uplifting part of the show, we see a promo for Bo Dallas. And Grime is a believer. Positive life affirmations. We need more of that in wrestling. Yeah. Alright, WWE Fan Nation, I see that you all voted to have Cena fight 3 dudes, and that's fine because he's Cena. He beat the whole Nexus by himself. He buried Wade Barrett in a bunch of chairs. Whatever, it's Cena. He overcomes the odds every night of the week for your $100. This is gonna be fine. So this match, I thought, was a 4-star classic, not quite 5, because of the nonsense ending and terrible ending where Cena gets beat. But did you notice, Grime Nation and Scene Nation, that technically Cena won the match? Disqualified because of interference and why they got disqualified on breaking up a tag. That never happens, but I guess the power of Cena caused it to happen because Cena cannot lose. He won at Mania. It doesn't matter if he loses at Extreme Rules because WrestleMania is the moment, the important one that everyone's going to remember because of WrestleMania. So, that was the end of our show. It was a pretty good show. It did not feature nearly enough John Cena, but I got a good amount of John Cena content on this show. So this has been Grime's Great Raw Review, and I hope to do more of these, perhaps every week, perhaps not. It depends on if I get attempted murder again from certain unprofessional YouTubers, and if I can avoid being murdered, then I will continue to bring you these Raw reviews, these Grime's Great Raw Reviews, each and every week. I hope. Don't count on it, but I'm gonna try. And that's going to be the end of this video. Once again, it has been nailed. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share, tweet, tout, retweet, Reddit, Facebook, Foursquare, Instagram, Telegram, Sonogram, and Carrier Pigeon, the undisputed action figure champion of the known universe. It has been nailed.